doesn't mean I don't suck, it means I'm sucking less. Hello everyone, and welcome once again to Serious Sam, the first encounter, where we're in the Tomb of Ramses and it is time to go forward. Probably get some more elementals and try to stop mental. You know, from doing the future that totally happened in Serious Sam 3. That gave us proper context. In fact, in a way, it's better that I did that first. Because now I know the horrible future that it alluded to here. There's a deeper sense of urgency, you know? Hello, friend. I'm so glad that I changed the reload to R. Because now, everything just makes more sense. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. This is not good. Not cool, man. Not cool. Holy crap. They are surrounding me. Not just the skeletons either, everyone. Everyone is surrounding me, it's ridiculous. But especially the skeletons. Oh no, more of them. I don't even see them. Ah, son of a beaver. Asshole. You are an asshole, you know that? Okay, this time I'm just gonna spam the shotgun, or I just use... Crap, I thought I had something else, but apparently not. Must be out of ammo for that. If I ever had in the first place. Oh crap, come on. Freaking hell. This is getting crazy. Oh, jeez Louise. They can miss you completely and somehow they still hit you. But it's fine. For some reason it doesn't feel as smooth. Oh great, you. You again. And you again, everyone is trying to be an ass. This is not good, man. Super shotgun. I didn't know that was a thing. Holy shit, I didn't know that was a thing. Already this is getting way too out of hand. I need to make a beeline for that. Oh, you son of an ass monkey. Hang tight already. So I'm beginning to rethink my decision to actually place the difficulty so high up. Because clearly, that was a bad idea. A really bad idea. I completely neglected the fact, I glossed over the fact, that the older versions of these games, well, not versions, just the older games in general, they tend to be even more difficult. So yeah, that was clearly an egregious error on my part. And now I'm paying the price for it over and 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 over again. Especially with the skeletons, I keep forgetting how horrifying they are. Because they will always come out of freaking nowhere, as will the kamikaze bastards, but you know. Douchebag. Come on. Come on, you freak. Come on, you freaking maniac. Come on. Okay, I gotta weave around a lot. Maybe that'll help. Oh, I doubt it. Weaving around hasn't helped me so far, so why the hell do I think it'll help me now? Jesus. You know, I think this is just Serious Sam's vibe. Surrounding the hell out of you with enemies. Not even just first encounter, because Serious Sam 3 kinda had the same thing. Not nearly to this extent, mind you, but it still had it. In droves. Jeez Louise. This is just hell on a handbasket right here. Can't even make a move because the second you do, something else has gotten you. It doesn't matter what you do because someone's always gonna get you. Hang tight again. Sorry about that. I may have completely lost my mind for a hot minute there. And by a hot minute, I mean basically every second, because clearly I was not prepared for this. Holy shit, I'm still not prepared for this. I'm never gonna be prepared for this. This is just insane. Maybe this is too much for me. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just not good enough for this game. Who knows? Let's go straight to hell, man. I don't know how some people can say that they like these enemies. I'm not saying this in a manner that's against the game, because obviously that's the whole point, but these enemies are assholes beyond assholes. It makes it so satisfying when you break them apart into pieces. I hope they suffer immensely. And I really do mean that. I hope they all suffer immensely. I hope they feel pain. Because if their lack of a nervous system means they can't feel pain, then I will not feel happy about that. I will not feel happy unless I know that they suffered immensely, every little bit. I hope they felt the pain as I inflicted it upon them. Apparently, shooting them point blank isn't even enough. Unless you're just extremely lucky. Jackass, you can't even focus down on one of them because the other one's hit you. Also, how is this even possible that skeletons just slamming into you does more damage than a kamikaze jackass at point blank? How does that work? How is that logic? It's Serious Sam logic, where the skeletons are just the biggest assholes of all, as if it wasn't already insanely obvious. I should have known. They're my least favorite enemy in Serious Sam 3, so of course, the original that was even harder is gonna have them be a complete nightmare. I'm sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied. It's just gonna be a bitch fit for the entire 30 minutes, so just gonna warn you now. You probably don't want to watch this. Hell, I wouldn't want to watch me either. Oh, you son of a bitch. Can't even dodge properly. You dodge one, guess what? The other one's after you. You can't even stop to shoot them because guess what? The other three are after you. You can't do shit because guess what? The other three are after you. Even if you think you're doing everything properly. You have to be really good about shooting and moving at the same time, and I'm not so good at that. You'd think I would, but seriously, actual players in Team Fortress 2 aren't this much of a hassle trying to shoot down. So, I guess that's credit to Serious Sam, that its AI manages to give me a harder time than actual players in a multiplayer game. And they're better at ambushing too, let me tell you about that. I would fast forward right now, but I believe I've already done enough of that already. And I don't want this to be fast forward the video game where I have a video that's like 2 hours long just to create 30 minutes of content. No, that would... not again. Fine, whatever. Great if I could time it so that I kill the kamikaze bastard right as he's near them. That would be great. But it never works out like that, does it? That would be convenient, and convenience isn't the name of the game here. Pain and misery are the name of the game here. You have to be extremely lucky to get any kind of break. Because when you think you got them right where you want them, guess what? Another jackass comes out of nowhere and kills you instantly that you didn't even see coming. See what I mean? There were several kamikaze bastards behind every freaking corner now. Oh, what the hell, man? You can't catch a break. Catching a break is illegal. Okay. Jeez. I wouldn't call that catching a break, but... well... gave me the illusion of victory, and then swiped it away almost immediately. Don't you just love the illusion of victory, the illusion of things getting calmer? I'd like it better if things were actually calmer, but you know that's not gonna happen. The only way things will get calmer is if I just stay dead. If I stay 5 feet under. 6 feet under. No, 5 feet under, because they couldn't be bothered to spare the extra foot of digging. Just trying to get them to where they're all stopped, but that's not gonna happen, because by the time the third one stops moving, the first one has already started moving and is making a beeline for your head, so you can't do shit. This is getting to me. What the hell, man? I gotta calm down, man. I just gotta calm down. Everything's... Can't aim for shit. I don't know what's wrong with me. What the hell, man? What the hell? You can't focus on one of them for shit. Because just when you think you can, guess what? There's another one. Holy crap. It's weird. There was one you didn't even see that came from behind a corner, or it came from behind you, or it came from behind whatever. It probably came through the freaking ceiling for all I know. Because they seem like they're coming out of the freaking ceiling. They may as well be coming out of the freaking ceiling for how many of them there are at perpetually all times. So, you know. I'm actually surprised I managed to kill those ones. I guess that's one good thing. That's one useful thing. Because these games tend to also have a lot of quick saving opportunities, so all I gotta do is get lucky. Unfortunately, luck is the name of the game here. You have to get really lucky. You gotta dodge everything perpetually, simultaneously. You can't just dodge one thing, no. Something else is behind the corner to kill you and everything else, and they move much faster than you, so you can't even get away from them. You can't even run. There's no running, there's no hiding, there's no shit except dying. There's a lot of dying. Trust me, there is a lot of dying. There is a crap ton of dying. If you want to die, well, this is the game to do it. We got dying, and we got more dying. If you like seeing Sam huddle to the ground dead, well, you're in luck because it's everywhere. You can't avoid it. It's in the ceilings, it's in the roofs, it's in everything. It's in... I said ceilings and roof. You know what? I don't care. That's how much it is. It's in the ceiling and the roof. It's in the floor and the ground. It's in the walls and the freaking pillars. And then RNG doesn't go in your favor, and then that blast just happened to not kill that one, and then it comes after you again. This is the story of my life, huh? Oh crap. These things again. Well, at least they're slower. Did I say slower? That was a lie, clearly. But at least... I was about to say, at least there's no more skeletons, but I'm beginning to think these guys might be worse in some ways. Never say, at least it's not this, because they'll prove to you that they are every bit as bad. You can't say at least anything. The only at least you can say is at least it's over, and it'll never be over, so you'll never say that either. Oh, jeez. I guess that's one way you can look at it, at least. You can say to every enemy, well, at least it's not this, even if they are jackasses in their own way. I can at least say, at least the skeletons aren't this, at least these aren't the skeletons. I guess that's one optimistic way of looking at it. Oh, jeez, it's still not over yet. Jeez Louise, it never ends, does it? This is the song that never ends. It goes on and on, my friend. It makes you go and freak insane. It makes you... Oh, crap. Oh, that's lovely. I mean, I think at this point I'd rather have one of those. Far better. You know what? If you were hoping to get me perturbed, well, you're having the opposite effect, because after all that crap that I just went through, this is like a vacation day to me. There you go, buddy. There you go, jackass. And then there's more! It's never over! Did you really think that they would ever cut you a break? The only break it's gonna get you is breaking you in half. It's gonna break your psyche, man. It's going to break you like a Kit Kat bar. That's the only break you're getting. Sweet taste of death is your break. Rest assured, there's no getting out of this. I don't even have time to analyze, because screw that. I have to focus on not dying. But then again, that is 99% of a Serious Sam game, so why should I be surprised, right? Can't even grab bullets. Well, shells, whatever the hell you call them, I don't care. Ammo. Stuff to not die. You can't even grab stuff to not die because Hit scanners, man. And yet the weird thing is right now the hit scanners aren't the biggest problem in the room. Ironically, the biggest problem is the melee enemies. Now that is upside down world. I never thought I'd say that because I'm used to Doom. I never thought I'd reach a point where I say I'd rather have the hit scanners than the melee weapons. The melee enemies, I mean. Not me having melee weapons, that would just be weird. There. Is it over yet? Are we going to stop spawning in new enemies sometime in the near future? Because that would be great. That would just be super, friendo. If I could actually stop and look around and maybe grab some stuff. Oh, of course not. Thought it was over? Oh, think again, friendo. I love how it's giving me rockets and yet I have nothing to even use it with. Oh, great. Because I went 5 seconds without seeing these guys. That must mean I'm ready for more, right? Jeez, give it a rest, why don't you? Even when you think the place is completely cleared out, they still send new enemies after you. It's quite a conundrum. Great. I hear that music. Oh, just you. It's just you. Aw, he thinks he can be a threat to me. After all I went through, he thinks he can be a threat to me. Isn't that just adorable? How pathetic. It would be hilarious if it wasn't so pathetic. Go ahead and keep shooting yourself out. There you go. Okay. Oh, that takes me into first person. That's cool. Arachnoid adult. A holy warrior from a primitive race evolved from arthropods, extremely hostile due to their religious convictions. Carries a chain gun with ammo replenisher in one hand. Exoskeleton covers entire arachnoid's body and provides good protection against bullets, explosives, and fire. Dangerous sting. Do not approach too closely. Will shoot through their own ranks in fury. That's interesting to know. Double barrel coach gun. Standard double barrel 12-gauge shotgun. Excellent. Efficient for short-range elimination of medium-sized enemies, but scatters the pellets too much to be used for long-range shooting. Slow due to completely manual reloading, inefficient at long range. So basically, the problems with any double-barrel shotgun in any game ever. I was gonna call it a super shotgun just because I'm so used to Doom. It's not a super shotgun, although it is pretty damn cool. Oh, okay, good. I mean, I was hoping that after all that crap, it would just give me the element. That's good. It's kind of weird that they depict him without sunglasses. Although I actually looked into it, some of the concept, well, the box art, I think, and some of the art for the game actually has him with his shades, so kind of weird. Maybe it's not just a design art change. Maybe it's I don't know, for some reason there's an actual explanation for this? I have no idea. Crap, please do. Okay, I should not have done that. Hang tight. Sorry about that. I made the apparently cardinal sin of trying to make it full screen, and now for some reason OBS has decided it wanted to F off with actually displaying anything, so that's even better. Jeez. I swear everything is against me all of a sudden. Not really sure why. And the game decided to pause itself. Those reasons. You've just collected the second element. There are 2 more to go. Your next destination is in the Chamber of Horus. Proceed through the Valley of the Kings, and at the end you will find an entrance. I sense massive turbulences in the air. Hurry, we should reach our objective before the dark. Sure. Why not? Sure hurrying me along when I'm low on ammo and low on pretty much everything is a great idea. Although, good thing this is using video game logic and just floods you with stuff from the get-go. Rest assured, you will need every last bit of it. So I'm full. So that's good. It'd be even better if I had a rocket launcher, but there was probably a rocket launcher that I completely missed in there. I don't even know why I'm using shells. I could just be using these. These aren't even that tough of enemies. Oh, great. I heard you. Don't think I didn't hear you. I can hear everything. Also, it's hard not to hear those screaming bastards. Come on. Let's get this over with. Didn't expect to see you, but sure, whatever. There you go. Good thing those piss ants aren't very tough. Anywho. Hopefully these guys won't be too big of a hassle when there's just 2 of them. And bombers and everything else. Luckily there was just the one guy. I mean, these guys do throw actual bombs, but ironically they're far less of a threat. Because you can dodge their projectiles pretty easily. You can't so easily dodge someone running at you. Especially when they run faster than you. Oh, crap. Not expect that. Oh boy. You know, the bulls are actually much easier to dodge too. I think it's because they can't turn on a dime so easily. Whereas with the skeleton guys, they tend to charge when they're already close enough to you that it makes dodging hard. Although, if you can actually focus on one of them, shooting them relatively point blank right before they charge is feasible. Problem is, that only really works when there's 1 or 2 of them. When there's a crowd of them, good luck. Uh-oh. Good. There were just few of them that actually worked. I got away with it. It's screamers. Really? What the hell is that? Is that intentional, or was that a glitch? Did they happen to spawn onto each other? Because it looked like he was riding the bull. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but that's pretty cool. That would be pretty damn sweet if it was intentional. Ah, shit. Couldn't get away. Didn't even try to shoot at him. Well, I probably could have, but I personally can't, even if it is possible. I'm a goober. I'm nothing but a goober. You know what? When I actually happen to get lucky and kill them, that makes it even worse for them, because that means a goober killed them. They can put that on their tombstone. Killed by a goober. Oh, jeez. Oh yeah, killed by a goober, all right. Killed by the goober that was shooting at trees. Didn't know how to time his shots. That's really sad, dying to someone like me. I feel bad for you. You suck so badly that I beat you. That's bottom of the barrel right there. Too bad you won't have to answer to mental on how you could manage to be so incompetent. Oh, of course. Of course there's an even better one. Probably the one that was in Serious Sam 3, considering it's firing rockets at me. Oh, crap. Maybe I should stay away from edges. Well, sides, I mean, from the cliff sides. Because guess what? If they so much as hit anything behind me, then that's radius damage. Which I should probably be trying to avoid, like the plague. I should stay in open areas, ironically. With these guys, you probably want corners to utilize, but against the Rocketeers, forget about it. These things are relatively calm now. I'm guessing that things only get super crazy when you're about to get to an element. Well, you know, crazy to that extent. That's probably why it was getting so crazy. That makes perfect sense. In retrospect, maybe I shouldn't complain nearly so much. Okay, I should stay on the open like this. It gives me a better shot of actually dodging their shots and avoiding damage from their shots. There. I took... Oh, Jesus! That was an unfortunately timed shot. I was about to say, well, at least I killed one of them, and then I jumped in the air right as he was shooting. And guess what? You can't dodge so easily in the air. Unfortunately, this isn't Dragon Ball Z. You can't just move out of the way in midair. At least not so easily. Feel free to try it if you think it's so easy, you think? I mean, this does allow you to move in midair, but not very easily, of course. Not as easily as trying to dodge on the ground, which is substantially easier. Take my word. You'll have to take my word for it. Oh, jeez Louise, that is unfortunate. What the hell? Every time you think you dodge, maybe it's because their shots are moving slow enough that when I'm dodging to the left and right, I'm actually dodging where I was before. Thus, their rocket that they were shooting at me at the time actually hits me. Maybe I shouldn't change my direction quite so fast. Although it doesn't really matter what I do, does it? Because either way, their rockets have explosive radius, and that is a dick. I forgot you can shoot their rockets out in midair. That was a thing in Serious Sam 3, but I didn't realize it was a thing here too. Maybe I should just use this. Might just decrease my chances. Because at least then I can shoot out their blasts. At least try to. Well, having the high ground might also help. Nice. I'm blowing up their shots right in front of their face. That might actually give me the advantage here. Or at the very least, it'll make it harder for them to actually try to hit me. Damn it. Unfortunately, the pellets just happen to not be hitting them properly. Damn it. There. At least I killed them. Go to hell. Permanently. Okay, biomechanoid major, a biological mechanism grown in Mental's biotanks. Its genome is programmed to give it biologically grown mechanical parts inside slots where rocket launchers are attached, directly connected to its nervous system, adjusted to attack without thinking. Very dangerous, eliminate quickly, either dodge the rockets or shoot them before they reach you. Thanks for the tip, mate. Oh no. Everything is out to get me now. It's like the desert has come alive. I'm better off. I'm probably better off just using this. It's the fastest weapon I have that doesn't require, well, secondary reloading. You know what I mean? The pump is pretty much the only reloading that you got to do, and it's a lot faster than reloading those pistols. Although if they're at a distance, this is better for obvious reasons. Only when they get close do you want to switch to this, I would assume. Of course, I'm just making crap up as I go along, so maybe my advice is actually terrible and you probably should never listen to my advice. Who knows? All I know is that I need to get my head in the game. I know I've been saying that, but seriously. I've got to get serious about this, Sam. It's time to get serious. Gotta step it up. Maybe this is how it compensates, actually. Because the game doesn't seem like it's actually that long when you think about it, because I've already got 2 of the elements. Then again, the elements may just end up being 1 plot element, and then there ends up being a million plot elements. So, maybe it's longer than I thought, but still. The elements seem like they're set up as the end-all be-all. But then watch it be a complete red herring. That wouldn't surprise me, actually, now that I think about it. Here you go, you jackass. Oh, jeez, Louise. You know, when you're dealing with everything else, that just makes the kamikaze guys even more of a nuisance. That means you have to completely ignore everything else to deal with them, or at least you have to try to dodge everything else while you're dealing with them and focusing on them, because otherwise they'll kill you once they get close enough. No matter what, you can't even effectively dodge them. Okay, good. I think I'm getting better at this. Of course, that's relative. That doesn't mean I don't suck, it means I'm sucking less. There, now quit being an ass. Also, I think the way the game is handling stereo 3D, I think it's throwing me off. Because I swear to you, even though it was right in front of my face, I could hear it through my left headphone speaker, which to me says, oh, it must be over here somewhere. No, even though it's directly in front of me, and the sound stops as soon as you kill it, so I don't know if that's a bug or what. It's kind of weird. because usually the way you handle 3D is how much you can hear it in one versus the other. Like, if it's entirely in your left ear, that means that the enemy would logically be to your left. That's what you would reasonably conclude. Because that's realistic. The hell? Can you just completely clip their wings off or something? That was weird. These two, for some reason, decided to quit flying. I guess once you get them down to a certain amount of health, you just lose their wings? Well, unfortunately, what I lost is more time than I realized because I'm actually going over my time limit. I do apologize for getting so worked up. Seriously, that indoor area was especially a hassle. Oh, holy crap. Anyway, as I'm trying to deal with this thing, I gotta say that is it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Okay, make sure to spread this video around like homing missile snot shooters, and I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. It's called an Alundran reptiloid common, a large four-handed reptile living in the Alundran system in the constellation of Canis Major. This primitive race has agreed to fight for mental in exchange for the spellcasting powers it gave them. They cast self-propelled fireballs with primitive homing abilities. Keep them under constant fire and try to shoot down their missiles in air, of course. Shoot them down. Probably should have realized that. Now, we'll see you next time. Now, go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and pleasant day. Despite how much I've been screaming, I'm doing all right. Don't worry about it.
Serious firepower.
Oh, yeah, rocket launcher time. Oh, it's going to be some payback, baby. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and pleasant day. Oh, crap. See you later. If you enjoyed the content and want to stay up to date, I upload 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. You can also subscribe and hit the bell icon, or just check out the end screens right here.